Class 7 Computer. Hello students, this is the third video session class of chapter number 3, more on QBasic. Now, in the last video session class, we have done jumping in QBasic. That is the two types of jumping: conditional jumping and unconditional jumping. And we have done branching in QBasic also. Now let's see the next topic, that is conditional expression. Now an expression which evaluates to give either true or false value is called conditional expressions. Now what is conditional expression? An expression which evaluates to give either true or false value PVC. Sibukunya conditional expression hai. Oh, conditional expressions are formed with relation operators. Conditional are formed by relation operators. Conditional expressions are used in decision-making statements. Let us learn about different operators. Relational operaters. Okay, can we say that? Now, in relation operators, in QBasic there are 6 relation operators. Table 1, you are given here in table 1. So 6 relational operators. The relation operator is given here. The meaning is given here. And an example is also given here. Now look here, less than, is less than, a is less than 5. True, if value stored in a is less than 5, otherwise false. See, a is the happy value z 5 tagi p agadi true chakraneva. Otherwise it will give false value. True value cuma banina less than 5 je, number 2 less than 5 cuma banina true value, otherwise it will give false value. Now less than or equal to. Now it may be less than, or it may be equal to 5. And less than or equal to. A is less than or equal to 5. That means it is true only when a is less than 5 or is equal to 5. If you give the number 5 also, 5 is equal to 5. So true value is written here. True adum oinani kaigino hagadi 3 pirasu true oinani, 5 pirasu true oinani, because 5 is equal to 5. But here if you give 5, it will return a false value. Why? Because 5 is not equal to 5. Here it checks for only less than 5. Less than 5 di 5 ki pick pa katane man check to isina only 5 tagi pick kana katang true value lakani, otherwise it will return false value. Now a is less than equal to 5 tadi. If you give 5 also, it is true. Why? Because 5 is equal to 5. True if value stored in a is less than 5 or it is equal to 5. 5 का माना or 5 tagi pick true value or any, otherwise false. Now greater than is also same as less than. Is greater than. If a is greater than 5, then it will return the value true. True lani na tragedy, otherwise false. But if you give 5 here, 5 is not greater than 5, it will return value false value. Okay, but here greater than or equal to, is greater than or equal to, a is greater than or equal to. If you give 5 here, it will return a value true. True value is written here because true if value stored in a is greater than 5, it may be greater than 5 or it may be equal to 5 also, otherwise false. Then equal to 5. True if value stored in a is 5. It is true only when a is equal to 5. If a is less than 5, then false. If a is greater than 5, then also false. Okay, so it is true only when a is equal to 5. It will return a true value only when a is equal to 5. A is 5 ko mana kana katan true value lakani natraga taydi false value return taune. Now less than, greater than ani magpiragadi not equal to have name. A not equal to 5. True if value stored in a is not 5, otherwise false. You can give 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. If it is not 5, then it is true. True if value stored in A is not 5. 5 have already true value return to only, otherwise false or enable. True if value stored in A is not 5 and 5 or true, otherwise false. Now please note that the following regarding relational operators. Now relational operators can also be used to compare string of characters, just as they can be used for numeric value. Numeric value yengba mana string of characters. Characters hadi alphabet sida numbers numeric katanga taba alphabet akoina ibase sida su akoina sijanaba yaiba relational operators. A dollar equal to India. True if value stored in the variable a dollar is India. Otherwise false. A dollar is the happy value sequence. India or true value return to only na false la kaneva. AB equal to ABC. False because the two strings are not equal. Mana bersije mana ABC ni mana AB ni. Sije cuma equal to AB. AB is equal to ABC hare. So it is false because the two strings are not equal. Mana dia besi string ni. A is less than B, which in turn is less than Z. A is less than B, which in turn is less than Z. Now 0 is less than 1, which in turn is less than 9. Kaya alphabet ju A is less than B. Alphabetically A na B dagi and a picture and mind of the sum which in turn is less than Z. B mu Z dagi mu B have. And that's not capital letter, so small letter. The 0 is less than 1, which in turn is less than 9. 0 is 1 dagi PA, amuka 1 is 9 dagi mu PA. Now strings are compared character wise. String je koina character wise oina check to eba. Comment check to let's see here how strings are compared as character wise. ABC greater than PQR. Now here A is compared with P. A ga P ga compare to since A is less than P, the expression is false. ABC A alphabetically ABC la matamda masingi matungina hana la question pwede P. Koina iba matamda su koina hana iba matamda A 1 iragadi 1 sina hana E 2 matang E matang 3 E. And write like in numbers also we write 1 2 3 4 like this. But the number which we write first is small. 1 is smaller than 2, 2 is smaller than again 3. Like this in letters also, A is smaller than B, B is again smaller than C. So A is less than P. It is compare character wise. A is less than P. So it is false. Now next, PQR and PQA. Now the first character it checks here. The first character it checks here. P on the left side is compared with P on the right side. So it is correct. Okay, it is true. P is equal to P. No conclusion can be drawn because the conclusion of a only P is compared here. We have to compare the next variable also, second variable and third variable. We have to compare all the variables. So no conclusion can be drawn. So comparison of Q on both sides does not decide anything either. So Q book is so you cannot decide anything till here. Now the last one. Now comparison of R on the left side when compared with A on the right side yields the value true. A की side labor comparison. Now comparison of R on the left side when compared with A on the right side yields the value true to Mehariman say that. So ABCD true because ABC on both sides are equal, but on the left side is less than DE on the right side. So ABC compare to so ABC on the is less than ABCDE, but on the left side is less than DE. Less than DE. Take hagadi sida kemta yaudre sida DE yaure so less than oil. Adna sisu true oil. Now comparison of different classes of characters should be avoided. For example, the truth value of a greater than 3 will be different on different machines, different operating systems and different compiler. Coincident operating system amsung coincident compiler sa different machine di matungina tungan may duna akoina different classes haidi number ga letter ga sumana comparison tobase akoina tobiroi. Okay, these are the uses of relational operators. Relational operators is the ABC compare with PQR the expression is false because ABC is less than PQR. Now PQR is greater than PQA. So P anything cannot be no conclusion can be made because P is equal to P. Okay, P is not greater than P, so P is equal to P, so no conclusion can be made. Now the next character Q is check Q is equal to Q, so no conclusion can be made either here. Then the last one, R is greater than A is true. R is na A dagi hena chawi hai chumme. R is na pona lai A is na hanla panina R is greater than true, so the right hand side gives the value true lai chumme. Now ABC less than ABC. ABC dagi ABC the conclusion to ngam right. Here the DE yaure on the left side je ado sidadi kem yaudabina D is na chawi hele. This is a true value dum lai. Ado comparison classes of characters apoi comparison si different classes of characters the comparison to VW have the letter the number of different machines and different operating system and different compilers. According to that, different answers can be made. Okay, we will get a different value, so we should avoid these things. Now here comes the logical operators. A conditional expression may be simple or compound. A conditional expression with just one relation operator is called a simple conditional expression. A simple conditional expression hagadi one relation operator makhtang yawba. Compound hagana two or more simple conditional expression can be combined with another set of operators called logical operators to form compound conditional expression. Logical operators are discussed below. कोई logical operators सिजनागा the logical operators is simple and compound now condition expression is divided into simple and compound. Simple sina kaino only one relation operator sina ba one relation operator sina ba si akoina relation operator simple condition expression si combine to ba ba kari ki mating na logical operators ki mating na. Now we are going to learn about logical operators here. Now some logical operators. Not operator, NOT. This is a logical operator that takes a single conditional expression as operand. The compound expression evaluates to true if the operand is false, and vice versa. La lakanda katang false value p. My condition do la lakanda katang true value p name. La lakanda. Okay, kaya yun si not operator name. Not operator di kayo negative chat name. La lakanda katang true value return to diba and vice versa. So makada di false value chat name. Now let's see the syntax of not operator here. Syntax of not operator. There is a rule of writing the not operator. Not conditional expression. Conditional not has a conditional expression. If conditional expression is true, then not conditional expression will be false. See true already when conditional expression is false already. False already true value p. False already, then not conditional expression. Which expression is given here will be true from the name. Now let's see with an example here. Write a QBasic program to read an input word and to print no wonder if the word entered is not Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal oidragadi no wonder and a print of have. Now input enter a name maming iyo sida duga sida koina a hapaga dollar happy ni sida kaya we are entering a string here not a number oigadi enter a number if suppose if you are entering a number in a program if you enter a number hagadi a ka happy ni sida dollar je hapoy adubu koina alphabet sizinaraga name haidi alphabet sina maming iduni na sida a hapaga dollar happy kada string ya now enter a name a dollar given here, and if not, that is if not this logical operator not is used here. If not a dollar equal to Taj Mahal natraba then print no wonder. And if n will be ended here, n will be end statement will be ended here. Okay, if the whatever you are giving the name here, if it is Taj Mahal, then no wonder will not be printed. If not a equal to Taj Mahal, a kunya pili ba maming du Taj Mahal ga manaragadi no wonder hapar no wonder thararoy ba. If not Taj Mahal natragadi, then print no wonder thawai bani. And if end statement will be ended here, then end of the program here. Use of logical operator not. Now enter a name. Suppose if you enter the name Taj Mahal, then nothing is printed here. Taj Mahal thadi enter for a controller web. Now in the in the next output, if you give the name as enter a name Lal Killa, Lal Killa p Lal Killa ji can also the a dollar equal to Taj Mahal ji. If not a dollar equal to Taj Mahal and Taj Mahal not ji ki can p Lal Killa. Then print no wonder printed no wonder is printed here. Again here enter a name Tower of Hanoi period, then it is not Taj Mahal, so no wonder is printed here again. Like this not operator is used. Okay, now the next operator is the or operator. Now let's see here what is or operator here. Now this logical operator takes two or more conditional expressions as operand. The compound expression evaluates to true if at least one of the operands is true, otherwise false. Two or more conditional expressions piba. Two ani natraga ani dagi hena expression pini. Adu piriba expressions singida ama hek chumadi it will return at true value. If one of the conditions it is given two or more conditional expression will be given if one of the expression which we are given here, if one of the expression is true, then the true value will be returned. If all the statements are false, only then false statement will be false value will return. Now let's see the syntax of or operator here. Syntax of or operator: condition expression 1 or condition expression 2 or condition expression 3 expressions are given here. The entire expressions give the value true if at least one of the condition is true. Either of these condition 1, expression 1, 2 or 3 is true, then it will return the value true. The entire expression gives the value false if all the conditions are false. If all these three conditions are false, only then it will return a false value. Otherwise, if one of the expression maybe if the condition expression 1 is correct, then maybe this condition expression 2 or 3 is false, then also it returns the true value because the condition expression 1 is true. Ama bu hek chumadi 1 2 3 simong ama bu hek chumadi dum true dum lane 2 ga 3 ga false hoyesu 1 sina true hoyega di true dum lane any ama condition me amgi makta ama hek chumada. Now let's see with the example here. Write a QBasic program to read and input character and to print vowel if the character entered is A, E, I, O or U. Otherwise print consonant. A, E, I, O, U sige makta mga sige mong ama hek oiragadi it will print as vowel and print of the otherwise it will print consonant. Now enter a character. Now we are giving here the alphabet, so we'll write here $. Now if $, equal to A, or $, equal to E, or $, equal to O, the OR operator is used here, $, equal to I, or $, equal to U, then print vowel, else otherwise print consonant. And if statement is entered here, then end of the program. Sige $, ko nya ita enter to basi A, E, I, O, U sige mangda ama mga simungda ama hekla oiragadi vowel ne tharan print ni you will print as vowel, otherwise it print as consonant. Now let's see here. The first character we are entering here is S. Enter a character, we enter here S. So among these 5 letters given here, A, E, I, O, U, S is not there. So it is not equal to S is not equal to A, S is not equal to E, S is not equal to I, S is not equal to O, S is not equal to U also. So you will go to the else statement, that is print consonant. So consonant is printed here. Now next, enter a character. If you enter O here, so O is $, is entered here is O. So O is equal to O here. So it is correct. So we go to the print statement, that is print vowel. Vowel is printed here. Enter a character. Capital A is given here. It is also a vowel, so it will print as vowel. Enter a character. Enter a character. I is given here, but it is printed as consonant. Kaya hagardi ko niya sida capital IP sida those na small IP. Ito gini sa consonant. Nice. If you enter capital A, it will give as what vowel and la kanya ID siya na $, equal to I. In computer, capital I and small I have different values. Tungali capital I gas, small I gas. Now if you enter I here, it will print as consonant. Kaya this is a small I, not a capital I. If you enter capital I here, it will print it. Vowel will be printed here. Kang kanta ni ko sige siya. Sida small IP begini sida. Consonant I ko niya sa capital I pila magidi vowel printer kaneba. Ano sumanya ko niya all operator sisa na ko yung mamang sisa na dito kay sisa na not operator sisa na kay. Hence na this is all operator. Now some more operators. Now one more operator is there, an operator. Now for today, let's stop here for today. Now in the next video session class, let's do the next operator, that is the AND operator, and the other topics like counters and accumulators also will do in the next video session class. Okay students, stay home, stay safe and stay healthy.